Hey G-Gens, welcome back. I'm Anoki Noel, and today we're watching more One Piece. Now, before I continue with this episode, I am still recovering from being really sick. I actually went back to the doctor again recently. I have early stages of bronchitis or walking pneumonia. If these meds that they gave me again don't work, I gotta go back in for chest x-rays. My energy has been better, but I'm still doing like breathing treatments and like trying to rest as much as possible. So again, I'm sorry it's just a one episode upload, but I thought something is better than nothing. You know, this allows me to still watch One Piece and post and enjoy this and watch this because I do want to. So yeah. I can't stress this enough on how stressed out I am that Sabo is being pursued to be brought back to his personal hell. Honestly, I fear that between that and the celestial dragon that's supposedly coming to town is where we watch this brotherly thing kind of crumble a little bit, and not in the sense of like a brotherly bond crumbling, but watching them getting torn apart, facing their realities of their life, which are unfortunate, but still a thing that they have to deal with. I fear that Sabo was taken back to his family, and that's why we probably haven't heard about him or gotten an update about him the entirety of One Piece all the way up until he got name dropped by Ace and Marineford. And it breaks my heart because not only do we know Ace's fate, we know how low Luffy's at right now. To not even have one of the boys be able to have an opportunity to reach for the sky, reach for their freedom, reach for their autonomy, and just being who they are and what they want. You know, each individual boy has their own strengths and weaknesses and a different idea of what freedom is to them. I want each and every one of them to have the chance to at least try. You have unlimited chances while you're alive, and it would really break my heart if Sabo was left in that cage again and couldn't get out. So I'm really hoping that, I don't know, maybe Sabo gets away. Maybe he's the first to leave. Maybe, and it is a really young age, but I hope he's at least given the opportunity or a chance to like pursue what he wants to do. But again, with the dragon, the celestial dragon coming to town, this can make things 1,000,000 times more messy than it has to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and press play and see where this takes us. But before starting today's episode, if you guys want to watch bonus content, check out my Patreon, like the edited down version. Check out my YouTube members. Both of those places get content well in advance before anybody else does. But if you want to keep watching for free, then do so. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, maybe even check out my other social media or my vlog channel. All of those things are free and help keep the channel going so I can keep watching anime with you. All right, let's get to the episode. God, this weather is really rough. I love that they're still playing, practicing to be pirates and so on. It really feels like a bad omen is rolling in. I'm sure this feels absolutely exhilarating, but again, the danger. He's always putting himself in these positions. Oh no, he really needs help. They can't just sit there and laugh at him. Aw, they're like scavenging the whatever's left of the storm, trying to build more onto their ships. Aw, not him thinking about Luffy. Dude, this is exactly where it goes south. And I mean, granted, I think these boys can fend to themselves to an extent. I don't think the Sabo's father understands the brute force and the teamwork that these kids have achieved. You can be outnumbered and you can be outstrength by number. And I think I just saw like 6 guys right off the bat roll up. So this is just not looking fucking good at all. Especially if they found Sabo by himself wandering around, you know? This is the pirate that they couldn't like finish off. We know that their strength is quite up there. The perfect entrance for those two popping out of a barrel. They have grown a lot since they've gone up against these pirates last. This is true. The strength, the knowledge, the teamwork has grown. I love how Luffy just tanked that shit with his head. Okay, boys. They pulling through. They just gotta get the leader. He has a gun, though, which is fucking horrifying. Hold up. Please tell me this is the moment where Luffy learned that he can ricochet bullets off of him. I know it may be unintentional and it's probably going to be so scary when it happens because how the fuck do you learn that until it happens, right? Dude, yeah. I mean, like, again, there's strength in numbers. Holy shit. Dude, they got people rolling up. These people have to be from the city. They got gas masks. Yeah, exactly. They're Sabo's dad. I wonder if they're going to do anything to Luffy and Ace, just in the sheer fact that they've been associated with Sabo and helping him out here. Okay, yeah, they are going to blame them for Sabo's temptation. Dude, I can't stand that. There's a huge difference between parents that want to be parents and parents that want kids. I think there's a better saying for that, but those are the words that I can come up with right now. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm setting down, but it's just so fucking disgusting, dude. The fact that like, oh, this is my pawn. He's coming back home to listen to me and do what as I say. He can never do any wrong because he's my son and it's actually your guys' fault. You're under us, so you guys are going to take the punishment and this is what's going to happen to you. It's just so fucked. The privilege is so messy. Like, he can't even acknowledge that the fact that Sabo is his own person with his own wants. Oh, hell no. It's not even fighting the kid, it's getting his blood on me. That's so fucked up, bro. Damn, he already paid right up front. No, this is like a different type of horror story for them because this is like where they're actually powerless. I mean, this is where kids and adults differ. But again, the sheer fact that he was like, yeah, I paid my dues or whatever, just make sure that they never roll up again is fucking insane. They are kids, a 10 and a 7, I think, year old, 10 and 6-year-old. I can't remember how old Luffy is here, but it's somewhere around there. And there's nothing Sabo can do. I wonder what Sabo's gonna do. Oh. Dude, he's trading his absolute freedom and his dream to keep those two safe. Do you know how it's so fucked up to think about that Sabo, a 10-year-old boy, had to learn these negotiation tactics in order to survive and protect what he wants. You know, he's had to do this before for other things. The fact that he has to appeal and give certain people what they want in exchange for safety of others or himself. He, as a 10-year-old boy, have these negotiation skills is just so sickening and upsetting to even think about. And I know this is something that Luffy and Ace just can't comprehend at this point. Dude, yeah. Dude, no, that like breaks my fucking heart because Sabo wants everything right now, but he knows this is the correct thing to do right now. He understands who they're up against, his father and more. Everything that his father can buy is what they're up against, and they're just kids. And the fact that, like, I'm sure this hurts Sabo so much because you're gonna put an end to your dream. Like, what do you mean? Like, that is not what he's doing. He's making the best logical decision in the bigger picture right here, right now. And Ace and Luffy just can't comprehend that because they have not been through that. They have not had to do that to survive. Like, that must be so shattering to Sabo, like, in itself, because I'm sure he's gonna keep fighting. I'm sure he's gonna find a way and so on. But like, this is what has to happen right now in order to protect what he loves. And that is Luffy and that is Ace and nothing more. Like, he's trying to be so strong right now. And he knows he can't turn away and say anything. Oh my god, and the telescope. The telescope he got for Luffy. And they're just not, they will never understand. Dude, I know they're just gonna like say some nasty ass shit about Sabo and Ace is gonna get a hot head and Luffy is just unable to fight like that. Something bad is gonna happen. I just don't know how they're gonna get out of it this time. Except it's not an easy life. They've heard what Sabo said. They've heard the stories. What a deep misunderstanding of Sabo. And yet there's like just undying loyalty to Sabo, and I don't think there's anything this man can say to change their mind on that. But like again, such a like a naive thought process, especially like for a child to even think like this towards Sabo. And I understand like he has a lot of gripes that are probably very real, true, respectable, and valid, especially towards nobles and people with money, but it's just so different when it's a kid. The fact that they're having them make a decision right now. Oh, okay. I think Ace kind of realizes maybe like the position that Sabo's in. Ace is a very much a reality thinker, right? Especially when it came out that he was lying to them about being an orphan and his parents. Ace was like, I'm not forgiving you for lying quite yet. I need to hear an explanation and then assessing. A little bit of that is happening right now. And maybe Luffy needs to learn a lesson to shut his mouth. I'm sure that they'll be able to help Sabo at some point and maybe be able to take him back, but this is now is not the time, especially like if they want to do that later on. They have to think about preserving their life now. Man, these are very tricky steps and very big decisions for at such a young age. I mean, even this pirate guy is kind of telling them what they need to do and what they need to choose to work for him. I don't like this at all. I think this may be how they get. Oh no, they're gonna have him do some really dangerous bad work. I don't like this, like delivering packages and shit. Yeah, this is where I fear that this is where the celestial dragon shit might come in. Oh, he's still thinking about it. Yeah, they're thinking, okay, so Ace, I think Ace is kind of taking a note from like past situations and kind of thinking like Sabo in a situation like this. Like he's really taking this big brother approach. Like he doesn't know what the right answer is, but he's trying. They really want to put the blame on Ace and Luffy here. They're really trying to break down the loyalty between those two. That's so fucked that his dad is like, oh, they did tempt you. They did make you do that, right? Don't be stupid now. And even the officer is like trying to persuade him. Like they everybody here in the room knows exactly what happened. But the fact that they need to write it on paper a certain way in order to preserve his family name, again, so fucked. Everything is so fucked and fabricated in rich, flaunty, picture perfect cities like this. Everything is so fucking fabricated. Look, he is even trying to bribe him right now. I guess maybe not even a bribe, but also a threat at the same time, no? Mm-mm. Holy shit, yeah. Everything is so fucking fabricated and crooked. Bro's like, I'm gonna take care of the papers. Don't worry. Like Sabo's the only one here that is trying to be so genuine and stay true to his brothers. God, I know he wants to do everything right to make sure that those two are okay, no matter what the deal is here. Oh, you can't even enter your home because you're so fucking filthy? That's crazy. Bro, who is this? How long have you been gone? Yeah, that's actually so real. Who the fuck, who is he? That does not look like a blood sibling. Oh, adopted him from another noble family. Interesting. Oh, I see. They adopted somebody else as a backup plan for him. Holy shit. When you adopt a fragile being, someone that has been neglected, the psychology of that, you know, there's a couple different routes a child can go. That could be a people-pleasing way and try to do everything and anything to make the people around you happy, or a very resentful, revengeful attitude, very big troublemaker, not listening to anything. And they quite literally found a noble child to mold to exactly what they want as a backup plan for Sabo. If Sabo's gone forever, doesn't come back, blah, 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 blah. And like not even acknowledging them as a separate being. But also on Sabo, it's like, yeah, we know you're gonna fuck up anyways, so that we have a backup plan. Like, holy shit. So dehumanizing. Holy shit. Dude, I hope Sabo beats the fucking shit out of this kid. I know what I just said. Sabo is a whole different kid since leaving and coming back, has a different type of confidence to himself, security in himself, a breath of fresh air, understanding what is out there in the world, you know? And as this child is formed and put into this world, like this adopted kid, something that they like completely fabricated as a successor to Sabo. I'm sure they don't even understand to the extent of what they're doing, but holy, my God. Oh, what the fuck? Are they gonna try to cleanse the area of like homeless and shit? Oh my God, they are. Holy shit, they're literally cleaning up the poor. They're cleaning up the dirt of the city. I don't know why I never thought they would do that. I mean, we've seen what they've done to cities that have held the Olympics before, right? We've seen how they've taken care of like the homeless and shit, like eradicating, and it's absolutely disgusting. Holy fucking shit. Like that makes so much sense when a celestial dragon is to visit, that they would quite literally do the same thing and try to get rid of all the filth, in quotations. That's disgusting. Does the red boxes have anything to do with it? Do the pirates have anything to do with it? Who are they commissioning to do this quote unquote cleanse before the dragon comes in, the celestial dragon? Yuck. Holy fuck. I'm nauseous. Yucky. Yeah, that's so fucked. Yeah, the people too. Holy. This is where Sabo just breaks. Like he goes back. I don't know how he's going to make it back. I don't know how he's going to help him. I don't know what the fuck the pathing is here, but I'm pretty sure they got him under lock and key now. And that totally makes sense why his father pursued him when he did. I mean, they left Sabo. They didn't pursue to try to find him at all, right? Until one, they had acknowledgement that he is alive and well. And two, probably when they found out about the cleansing, because even when he found out that he was alive and well, they didn't pursue him immediately. And that's probably because they had the backup kid. So they really weren't worried about Sabo, because in their eyes, Sabo's a failure. Like, Sabo has such a incredible mind for being such a young kid in this environment. Absolutely like revolutionary character writing, having like that self-confidence and perseverance and determination to like break the mold when you essentially have a quote unquote perfect life, right? You have the money, you have the home, you have the food, you have this, but not the freedom, not the personal freedom to be who you are. The fact that he sees right from wrong and has strong morals, right? And being able to decipher like that's not right and that's not wrong at that young of age. And again, breaking that mold is such a crazy thought process that he came up with essentially by himself due to his environment. Kids are a product of their environment. They're taught things. He has such a out of the box way of thinking, truly revolutionary as a kid in this environment. Even his moldable quote unquote younger brother, his replacement, is even thinking he's crazy. Like, why would he even do anything? Why does he fucking care? Yo, Blue Jam is helping with this shit. They did pay him a pretty penny, I bet. Is Sabo able to get back in time? I really don't think he's gonna be able to do anything here. Like, it's really fucking nerve-wracking. Oh. It's fair. I mean, I don't think that's the wrong way of thinking, at least for now. Oh, such a good older brother, tucking him back in. Oh, he's still trying to confirm if it's real or not. Oh, fuck. The casual exchange of the fire. The straight fucking horror. The fact that it's so casual. He goes, yeah, of course I know about it. Yeah. Of course. It's going to be such a lovely day tomorrow. Like, that's so dystopian. That is so fucking dystopian. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. I'm sure people are excited for it. Oh, they are keeping him in the dust about it. They're quite literally using them as like expendables, like soldiers. Again, the casual exchange. Oh, he's literally about to fucking tell it as it is right now. We all have. What do you mean? We all have to keep quiet about the plan so nobody like learns, so nobody knows, so nobody can save themselves, so other cities, other people don't know about this. Because I mean, it's very unethical. Like you are quite literally like it's a little genocide. Really, I mean, finding where all the poor people are, shoving them there to live in trash, killing them all at once. It's really fucked up. Exactly. Like he is so horrified. Like he can't even like comprehend this. Look, the whole city is trying to like restrain him. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out. I want him to get out. I want him to warn them. He wants to warn them so bad. Oh, I just don't see it like I don't see a timeline where like this is like he saves them, that he can warn them. I mean, obviously they survive and they live past it. We've are in a totally different story in One Piece, but the fact that Sabo probably like tried his absolute best and couldn't warn them, and they had to figure that how to survive and get through that on their own is so scary and so sad. Especially like this is a different type of horror that Sabo is living through. Is so baffled that there is no empathy in these beings at all, and how selfish they are, and the horrors, and how they're just so fucking normal. Like they're so normal, and they just smile and say this shit like it's normal, and it's not. He is a kind boy. He has empathy and he has thought, and he looks at the bigger picture, and that's not just in his family or in his life, the entirety of the world and the entirety of the island probably at this point in his life. The slums, the outside, the gray terminal has given him so much. took him in, told him stories, entertained, his curiosity for life and exploration and freedom, meeting people out there, the different types of people that saw Sabo for Sabo and not like a noble, not somebody to inherit something, not to be a pawn or to be used. And I know he's trying so hard to give Ace and Luffy the best probable outcome in life, even if it's sacrificing his own. And like by that nature, he is being so selfless, and he is being such a smart boy. And it's so sad to see children that were forced to grow up at a young age to make these adult decisions, to understand how the world works, what is truly morally right from wrong, what is done out of selfishness, what is done out of greed. And I really hope Sabo survives through this. I really hope... I want to see Sabo grow up. I want to know where Sabo is in the world. I hope again, I truly, really do hope that Sabo's life wasn't nipped at the bud as a kid, because I'm really afraid for that. I'm really stressed out about that. And I know, like, I think that he would still be alive, because even Ace was like, tell Sabo. But, I mean, what if they just don't know? What if they never found out what happened to Sabo? And I don't know. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about it all. It's so heart-wrenching to see that they had these moments, they had their dreams of essentially their freedom. And I know it wasn't like out in the sea pirates, but they were playing pirates. They had each other. They leaned on each other. They grew from each other. They had the teamwork. They had the aspirations, and they were doing it all together. And that's the closest that dream has ever flourished and ever will be, for at least them being together. And all I can hope is that individually they reach as far as they possibly can. Even though Ace has met his own demise, even though Luffy is at rock bottom right now, I sure do hope that Sabo was able to obtain at least a little bit, or at least is proud of what he has done, or at least took his unlimited chances until he didn't have any more left. It's a lot. I love One Piece so much. The writing is absolutely incredible, and it hits just such a little part in my heart that it always makes me tear up and yearn for more. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!